Well, this is not going to be a complete review. There are literally hundreds of videos online about the Velotric Breeze, and trust me, I've watched a bunch of them, and I've also taken the bike for a test ride. So I'm not going to go over all the specs because that's been covered multiple times and the ride experience has been covered, but I am going to cover this video from the ride experience of the fact of my town is a very, very hilly. Talking steep, long grades. My new bike came in today and I just went and picked it up. I just took it on my street just to make sure everything was working fine, and I did pay the extra for assembly. Really like the bike. The only thing is, I want to show you something about it that is not going to work for me. Typically I get off the bike anyway to take a drink of water, so I'm just going to carry my water in my saddle and pannier bags rather than mounting a water bottle holder, and I'll show you why. So this is the new bike. It's the Velotric Breeze 1. It's a beach cruiser and commuting bike, not really for off-roads, and I did try it here in the yard. One of the things I ran into is this yard right now is so soft that the tires on it were not allowing me to ride it in the yard. But as you can see, I did equip it with a basket on it. It's a quick release basket, but I do have a trunk bag with panniers that I'm probably going to use more than the basket. The basket will just need to be if I go into town, but I want to show you something. So right here on the seat post, you got these mounting right here. If I put my water bottle, it comes out to about here and it sticks up about here. So that kind of impedes on the step through of the bike. I would have to swing my leg up over, which is why I wanted to step through to begin with. So I wouldn't have to swing my leg, especially with having sciatica. Now they do give you other mounting points here if you wanted to put a front rack or front basket. Cable's kind of getting in the way, but you can see the screw down there, screw there, and on this side. So I thought about putting the water bottle there, but the problem I run into is I think it's going to interfere with the cables, especially on this side. As you can see how tight it is. Maybe not so much on this side, but it's something I'm going to have to think about. But when you take a turn, you can see how tight that gets. So I don't think I'll be able to put the water bottle there. Like I said, I get off the bike anyway to take a drink, so I don't think it's really going to be that big of a deal just to carry the water bottles in my pannier bags. But other than that, I really like it. I'm going to take it out for a test drive a little bit later, see how it does on the hills around here, and depending on how it does on the hills, I may even ride it to church tomorrow, which will be an 8 hour, I'll probably feel like 8 hour, but an 8 mile round trip. So the pannier bag that I'm going to put on it, the water bottle does fit in a water bottle holder pretty snug, so I'm going to use it that way. Like I said, I don't plan on using the basket much. Basket's more if I got to go to the store. The toolkit that came with it actually fits in this part of the bag itself. The only thing is, they did not give me a wrench that I could find for the back wheel that fit. So I'm gonna have to go dig into my toolbox, and then my super heavy duty lock can go right in here also. I like how much better it looks with the trunk bag on it and the pannier bags on the side if needed. Water bottle is going to work perfectly in there. I'll go ahead and put my rear light on so that people can see me. Went ahead and mounted the 360 camera. So yes, it does look a little crooked. I'll have to fix and post when I'm editing the video and straighten it out. The reason being is I wanted it here, and then I could always just adjust my display, but the bar gets thicker there and this would not bolt up. The screw is not long enough. I had it over here and it was way crooked, but I think that's going to work. So let's get out on a ride. Tell you what, it's a little muggy, so I'm glad there is a breeze. Let's go ahead and turn this thing on. It's out for its maiden voyage to see how it'll do with some of the hills around here. And not hold it down long enough. There it goes. So I just got to remember to hold it down long enough. So right now I'm in eco mode, no pedal assist, and I'm at 90% battery. I do want to do one thing though. I do want to open this up so that I'll do 28 miles an hour since I'm going to be riding in traffic. So Hang on 1 second while I go through those settings. Well, that was simple enough. Didn't even have to use the app on my phone. Let's see what this thing is going to do. As soon as these cars go by on my road, I'll go ahead and take off. Alright, so right now I'm riding without pedal assist at all. Eco mode, no pedal assist. This bike is actually pretty nimble, pretty light. Go ahead and kick it up to gear 8. So yeah, I'm not even using pedal assist right now. I want to adjust my mirror a bit. So I can see it behind me. Yeah, right about there. All right. So yeah, I'm doing about 10 miles an hour right now. No pedal assist. I have it in gear 8. Road's a little bit bumpy. Doesn't feel that bad with suspension though. So I'm still gonna be able to ride this thing like a normal bike and get some exercise. Glad of having no front derailleur. So I am riding kind of more sitting up. I got to get used to that because I would just automatically want to lean forward. Might bring the handlebars back a little bit more for that. All right, so this is going to be the first hill test. I'm going to go down the hill and then I'm going to come back up it. So I don't know how well the camera is going to pick this up, but this hill's got pretty steep grade. Oh, and it's bumpy. Alright, starting to have trouble. Let me hit pedal assist. Jumped it up to 4. Still in eco mode. That got me out of that jam pretty well. Alright. Let me turn around and do that hill the other way. So the battery on this is, the motor on this is quite, so I'm gonna kick this back down to pedal assist 0. I'm gonna go down on the gears a little bit. All right, this is where I want to try, see what I need to do, so. I'm going to downshift this all the way to 1 already. There, you're starting to run into trouble going up the hill. Pick this up to torque, still in eco. Pick this up to 5, still in eco mode. Kick this up to trail. Not bad. So I'm gonna kick this up to boost mode. Alright, so we're in boost mode at torque 5. Up to about 17 miles an hour. Kick it back down to eco mode around here. I just kicked it back down to eco mode. Still in pedal assist 5. So and I got a car. Nope, car went the other way. Alright, so battery's already dropped to 89%. So I'm gonna I'm gonna pedal assist at 1. Alright, maybe 2. Hit the throttle a little bit. So, got it up to 22 miles an hour. We're gonna see you on the next bigger hill. Alright, this is where we're gonna do the test. Oops. Still got my blinker on. So, right now I'm in eco mode. Pedal assist 2. I don't know if the camera is going to do this hill any justice, but it's long and it's steep. Alright, starting to feel this downshift a bit. Kick up the pedal assist. I'm going to kick it up to trail mode. I'll go ahead and hit boost mode. Pedal assist 5, boost mode, 10 miles an hour. Oh, I like this. See the battery percentage dropping, but I like this. I can pedal up hills again, people. Oh yeah. Alrighty, kick this back down to eco. Pedal assist 1. That wasn't bad at all. I didn't even throttle up on that hill. I'm sure I would have the throttle. Alright, I'm going to ride a little further, see how we do. Can't get over how quiet this battery is though. Right now I'm in Eco Pedal Assist 1, doing about 11 miles an hour. Alright, going up another hill. We have pedal assist 4. Yeah, make it 5. Pedal assist 5, still an eco. Feel like I'm pedaling too much, so let me shift up the gears a bit. Now I know it seems like I'm riding fast right now, and I bought this more for cruising and joyriding and commuting, but this is this Maiden Voyage. Like I said, I live in a pretty hilly area. Normally I could not do this ride. Alright, I'll record a little bit more in a bit. So, I'm going to go ahead and keep riding to where my church is located, which is about 4.5 miles from the house. Normally, I would continue going straight, but there's an intersection up here that's not too friendly when it comes to cars. GPS told me to go this way and take a side road, which will bring me out near the church but with no traffic. So that's what I'm going to do. Best thing about having pedal assist is I was just able to merge in traffic, no problem. Whoa, whoa. All right, that turn's a little bit sharp. Nice little country road. All the years I lived here, I've never been down this little short road. Alright, this hill don't look that bad. I'm still in Eco Pedal Assist 1. Let me kick it up to 5. Not a problem, but let me hit trail for a little more. There we go. So I'm noticing on the hills, I really got to hit trail and boost for my knees, but normally I wouldn't be able to do these rides. Alright, let's cut it back down to Eco. And take this back down to Pedal Assist 1. So when I hit the boost modes, I can see the battery dropping, but I'm still at 84%. One thing I may do is I may pick up a mirror over the other side of the handlebar, which means it'll be a little bit of issue putting it back in the HHR, but at least I'll be able to see when I have to cross traffic. May get it to go up here instead of on the handlebar, on the grip. All right, so nobody coming. Good luck. I'm at my church. Right. Now, question is, all right, yeah, I know. Third signal's on. All right. Gotta get used to this bike being a little bit heavier. Alrighty, well, I made it to where my church is. 4.8 miles one way. Stayed in Eco Pedal Assist 1 or 2, pretty much all the way except for the hills, because some of them are some real steep grade. On some of those hills, I did have to kick it up to boost mode and pedal assist 5 because they're pretty long and steep. I live in a very hilly area. Did not make it up to the 28 miles an hour, only went 23.5 on the roads that I was traveling, which is pretty good. I was able to merge between two cars when I was coming up on an area. And then one thing I got to learn is one of these roads is a sharper corner than what I thought. I didn't realize how sharp of a turn that portion is, and I was still doing a good 17 miles an hour. But yeah, good ride. Made it to church. Time to head home. Make sure the battery's all charged up. Alrighty, well, I am on my way back home. It was a good ride. Very good ride. I am so glad my turn signal has a beep. We're on the way back. Eco mode, torque. I haven't tried cadence. I think cadence might be a waste, and it would definitely drain my battery faster. But I'm in pedal assist 1. So I can kick it up to 2 for this one. 82% battery. One thing though I gotta do is I have to get used to my posture. I still want to lean forward. This is not the type of bike for that. So, still need to correct my posture when I'm riding, but yeah, this is freeing and a lot of fun. Alright, I'm gonna do something I normally probably wouldn't do. Going up a hill right now, I've got boost mode, pedal assist 5, using full throttle. And up to 19 miles an hour. That caused the battery to drop down to 79% from 82. So yeah, the throttle really does eat your batteries, but to be honest, my butt is not as sore as I thought it was going to be, considering this has no suspension at all. These roads are pretty bumpy, full of potholes and everything else. So I'm just gonna take a quick cruise by where I work here in town and see how it does going back. Alright, one last long steep grade to go up, then I'm home. So, because this road in traffic, I got it in boost, pedal assist 5, so. So boost, pedal assist 5, going up the hill. Gear number 6, doing about 13 miles an hour. That wasn't so bad. If this is accurate, it says I did 1 hour, 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Total distance of 11.8 miles, and the battery's down to 75%. I have to compare this to one of my other rides that I did on the mountain bike. Apparently I didn't time the ride I did around town on my regular mountain bike. That was 15 miles, but I want to say with the stops I did and the exploring I did, that ride might have been about 5 hours. So maybe an hour per 11 miles is about accurate. For commuting back and forth to work and riding my bike, I do not like to have anything in my pockets at all. So I was looking for something with a little more organization than just the trunk bag with the panniers that I have for the bike. I wanted something that I could just put my stuff in that I normally carry and then just take that with me to inside my work and my work job, and then just easily put it back on the bike. So what I bought was Welkenland, I think that's how you pronounce it, canvas tool pouches that were on Amazon, and they were very highly rated, and I am truly impressed with them. They came nicely packaged in this box. There's a set of 4 of them, and I've already opened this up and started using this, but they were all wrapped in this cloth right here. Nice packaging. So there's a greenish olive color one there. Got kind of a rust color one there, kind of looks like the dirt in North Carolina. Yeah, kind of a black one there. And then I started using the blue one. Now the nice thing about this bag is for everything that I carry, I always carry extra paper towels because I'm forever dealing with spills and cleanups. But I've got my notebook and pen for work. Got my wallet, my keys, my various emergency medications that I carry with me, and it even fits a 16-ounce water bottle in here. So with all that, including my phone, I just put everything in there. And then the top of my trunk bag has elastic rope that's weaved in and out the top of the cover. I just slide that in there, nice and secure. Everything is organized. I just take that bag for commuting, put it on the bike, take it off the bike, carry it into work, and I'm able to store it in a nice secure location. As you can see, I also upgraded my helmet. It's a Smith mountain biking helmet. It has MIPS and something called Chronos, which is supposed to be the way that it handles impactness. And also it has technology built in where the inner section, I don't know if I can show this one-handed, but the inner section actually swivels. So the nice thing about that is if I was to fall and the helmet hits, the helmet itself would swivel, but it would keep my neck straighter and have less of a twisting impact. And of course, now that it's midsummer and it's darker in the morning, now when I leave for work, I got my high-vis vest so that people can see me. Where I work, they're still doing construction on the parking lot and getting that all situated. So parking can be a little bit difficult with the number of vehicles that are in that lot, especially with the construction going on. So I have started commuting back and forth to work, and I'm able to park over near the building that I work at. And let me tell you, it's been nice. The rides in the morning been a little bit cool, 61 degrees. My commute to work is mostly downhill, so I'm able to get going about 23, 25 miles an hour heading to work. And then coming back, of course, that means it's uphill. And with the pedal assist, even though in the afternoon we've been having heat indices of about 100 degrees. With the pedal assist and doing the 2-mile ride, it's really not been that bad. Get a nice breeze going. I've been staying cool. I haven't really had to really drink the water that I have with me, but I do have plenty of water with me just in case. And I'll tell you, the commute has been nice on the bike. Still haven't got used to actually going to the grocery store with it to pick up stuff, but that probably will be coming eventually. Like I could have went today, but there were some items that with the 100-degree heat, I was just a little bit worried about getting too warm by the time I got back home instead of being in the air-conditioned car. But really, around town, I'm loving riding the bike instead of taking the car every single time. I just hop on the bike, go, easier parking, get in, get out, get back home. And this bike has been a lot of fun. Kind of feel bad that my manual mountain bike has just been sitting there. I'm gonna have to take that thing out for a ride a little bit and make it happy again. But yeah, I'm just loving having an e-bike. It's when you're an older adult, having an e-bike is a total game changer, especially if you got knee issues, you got sciatica. Having a step-through bike is real great. Starting off is easy. I just put it in pedal assist 1, hit the throttle a bit till I get seated, and then that bike is, like I said, it's so light and nimble that I mostly ride with no pedal assist at all until I get in areas where I really need it. So far, commuting 2 days, the battery is probably proven that I might be able to get the 70 miles out of it. I'd have to calculate that after I get through commuting and take it on some longer rides. But in my next video, what I want to show you is I'm going to see if there's a way that I can record it, because I cannot get statistics on this road. If you're familiar with Buck Hill Road in Burrville, Rhode Island, where it runs between Walm Lake Road and the Connecticut border, there are some huge, long, very steep hills on that road, especially once you get past Wakefield Road and up through the near where the Buck Hill management area is, and also towards the Connecticut border. I want to try the bike out there and see how it does and how the battery life is on that. So that'll probably be coming up in my next video.